Have you ever wondered if dinosaurs could come back? Now, there's a question that has sparked the imagination of people all over the world. Dinosaurs, those mighty creatures that once ruled our planet, are a source of endless fascination. Their towering presence and sheer size have been immortalized in books, movies, and television shows, making them a part of our popular culture. From the terrifying T-Rex to the majestic Brontosaurus, these prehistoric beasts capture our imagination, and it's no wonder that we dream of seeing them roam the earth once again. This fascination often leads us to ponder the tantalizing question: is it possible to bring dinosaurs back to life? Can the marvels of modern science, specifically the science of DNA and cloning, help us recreate these magnificent creatures? But before we dive into the possibility of recreating dinosaurs, let's understand what DNA and cloning truly are. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is the blueprint of life. But what does this really mean? Well, imagine an architect's plans for a skyscraper. The blueprint tells the builders what to construct and where. Similarly, DNA is the set of instructions that tells a cell what to build and how to function. This genetic manual is composed of two intertwining strands, forming a structure known as the double helix. Each strand is a sequence of 4 types of molecules or bases, represented by the letters A, C, G, and T. The order of these bases is what encodes the instructions. These DNA sequences make up what we call genes, which are, in essence, the chapters of this biological book. The entire collection of an organism's genes is known as its genome. The genome is the complete set of instructions for making that organism. Every characteristic, every trait is written in this genetic code. So, if we have the DNA of a creature, theoretically, we could recreate it. And that's where the concept of cloning comes in. Cloning may sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but it's a real process that scientists use today. Picture this: creating an identical copy of an organism with the same genetic makeup. That's what cloning is all about. There are 2 main types: reproductive cloning and therapeutic cloning. Reproductive cloning is about creating an animal that's genetically identical to another. Remember Dolly the sheep? She was the first mammal cloned from an adult somatic cell using the process of nuclear transfer. On the other hand, therapeutic cloning involves creating embryonic stem cells for experiments aimed at creating tissues to replace injured or diseased tissues. It's the hope of future medical breakthroughs. Cloning has opened up new possibilities in the realm of biology and genetics. We've cloned sheep, dogs, and even monkeys. So the pressing question is, with these methods, we've been able to clone existing animals. But what about extinct ones like dinosaurs? Now that we understand the basics of DNA and cloning, let's return to our original question: can dinosaurs come back? Well, the idea of bringing dinosaurs back to life is fascinating, but it's also incredibly challenging. First, finding dinosaur DNA is like searching for a needle in a haystack. You see, DNA doesn't last forever. Over time, it degrades and breaks down. Even if we do find dinosaur DNA, it would be incomplete and fractured, making it nearly impossible to reconstruct a full dinosaur genome. Furthermore, there's the concept of de-extinction to consider. This involves resurrecting extinct species through advanced technologies, but it opens a Pandora's box of ethical questions. Should we bring back creatures that nature has let go? What would be the consequences for our ecosystem? While the idea of dinosaurs roaming the earth again is thrilling, the reality is that science has its limits. But who knows what the future holds?